Hello everyone, this tarot reading is focusing on the question, how can you release past hurt that is still affecting you now? Right. The Four of Wands is a card of peace, stability, home, community, relationships, celebrations, feeling safe and secure. Okay, usually 9 times out of 10 it's actually a very positive card. So for many of you, I feel something has happened within one of those areas of your life. Something's been disrupted, something's been disturbed, affected. So, it could be connected to your home, it could be family, friendships, workplace, relationships, or simply your sense of security and peace within yourself. With the Seven of Swords, now, yes, this can, be a card that speaks of deception, lies, betrayal, someone not being fully honest. Again, it's a very disruptive energy. However, because the question I'm focusing on is how to release the past hurt, I'm actually seeing this card slightly differently. The Seven of Swords can represent avoidance, self-protection, distrust, carrying, and that's what I strongly feel more than anything, is carrying that mental baggage, trying to handle everything alone, or struggling to fully leave something behind. It's strange because when this card came out, I actually saw in my mind's eye the Rider-Waite imagery of the Seven of Swords. And he is carrying 5 swords and looking behind at the 2 swords that are kind of like left behind. So it's almost as if physically you've moved forward and you're not in that energy anymore, of that destructive betrayal or hurtful experience, but emotionally part of whatever it is, memories, thoughts, the hurt is still attached to what's happened. You're still carrying that mental baggage. And what I feel the card's really saying is that you've actually learned to survive by protecting yourself. Yes, sometimes, or some things may have disrupted your peace, your trust, your stability, or sense of belonging. Because of that, you may have developed this protective habits that once served you, but may no longer be helping you. So yeah, now you may expect disappointment before it happens. You may keep people more at a distance. You may struggle to trust. The hurt may not actually be the problem anymore. It's the armor you carry. And with a Hanged Man, I don't see somebody fighting to get free. He is suspended, he is observing, he is reflecting, he is processing. Okay, the Hanged Man often appears when someone is working through something that cannot be rushed. This card really asks, what if healing doesn't come from forcing yourself to move on? Sometimes people think healing means forgetting, suppressing, or pretending something didn't hurt. But the Hanged Man is, nope. You sit with it, understand it, learn from it, okay? The release comes from or through this new perspective, not through resistance. And with it, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but Sandalphon, the Oracle card, it's mentioning love. So for me, this is the kind of like the heart of the reading. This card isn't saying just forgive everyone and move on. It's more deeper than that. Love here feels like compassion, self-forgiveness, acceptance, and softening towards yourself as well, my darling. Many people find it actually easier to forgive others than they do themselves. So if you are still carrying hurt, you may also be carrying guilt, shame, regret, self-blame, or questions about what you should have done differently. Yeah. So yeah, I feel this card asks you to really stop treating yourself like an enemy. Be honest about the pain, acknowledge it, honour it as well, more than anything. But do not use this as evidence against your worth. You did, my darling, the best that you could with what you had, or the awareness that you had at the time, all right? And with the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I love this because it feels like, kind of like in a way, like the underlying lesson. The 3 of Cups speaks about friendships, community, again, support, connections, and allowing people to celebrate and heal alongside you. The 7 of Swords wants you to handle everything alone, but the 3 of Cups is like, nope, let people in, my darling. Whether that's trusted friends, family, a therapist, a coach, a support group, or simply people who generally care about you. You do not have to carry everything yourself, okay? So yeah, I really do feel like the message of this reading is that yes, 100% something has affected your peace and stability more deeply than you may have realised, okay? And it might not even been the first time, it might have been multiple times it's happened in multiple ways. But healing isn't found in reliving the wound over and over again. Healing comes from understanding it, my darling, learning from it, showing yourself compassion, and allowing yourself to build something new. New friendships, new experiences, new goals, new connections. The past may explain why, you are the way that you are today, my darling. But it does not in any way have to decide who you become tomorrow. Okay? I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day. Bye bye.